Sinnoh Remakes are here! Or at least they're coming, but whatever. I just wanted the Pokemon Presents 4 times to make sure I didn't miss anything, and now I am going to tell you about it. Okay, so the video started with a pretty cool 5 minutes showing pretty much everything that Pokemon has done in the 25 years it's been around, putting a lot of emphasis on peripherals and side games for some reason. There is not much to say here, it's cool, and I love how quickly they breezed past Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Let's go Pikachu.
The Pokemon Company president Ishihara comes back on to talk about the fact that it's Pokemon 25, but he doesn't stick around for long, and passes it quickly off to Mr. Utsunomiya, who starts by showing a new trailer for new Pokemon Snap. First of all, it is called the Lentil region, and that amuses me. Pokemon Snap isn't really my thing. I would rather catch Pokemon in Pokeballs rather than photos, but I will say that this game is very visually appealing. Also, they insist that the apples are called fluff fruits for some reason, and I find that entertaining.
Let's try throwing it a fluff fruit. Let's try throwing it a fluff fruit. Fluff fruit.
Illuma orbs are a really cool concept, making Pokemon glow, but honestly, I do think this game would need to be less than like $45 for me to get it. It's just not really my thing. Lastly, you can edit the photos you take and post them online. I'm excited to see how people will do that in a fun, advertiser-safe way. Definitely. Also, Celebi. Celebi exists in this game. Okay then. New Pokemon Snap will release April 30th of this year, so check it out if that intrigues you. Utsunomiya comes back on and talks a little bit about some Pokemon 25 events that are happening. These include, you can find event G-Max Chonkachu in Max Raid battles in Sword and Shield, you can battle the Kanto legendaries in Pokemon Go, and you can get Leon and his Charizard in Masters. I don't play Masters, but I guess that's exciting. Then, we move on to what we are actually here for. A short video is shown, which begins with this. 2019 had Sword and Shield. 2016 had Sun and Moon. 2013 had X and Y. 2011 had Black and White. 2007. Then, a DS is shown. You know what time it is. A small, chibi Dawn, in the style of the Link's Awakening remake from a couple years ago, shows up. The whole game is in that style, in a top-down game that appears to be a one-to-one recreation of Diamond and Pearl. Is anyone surprised by this announcement? Not at all. Is anyone not hype about this announcement? Also not at all. All the models look fresh, which is good. Everything is clean, crisp, and HD, and while the battle animations are largely the same, they do seem to be amped up a bit from Sword and Shield. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are announced for late this year. Oh, by the way, make sure to follow me on Twitch, because I will definitely be streaming this game when it comes out. I am very excited. If this was all we got, I would be fine. But another story awaits. The Pokemon series enters a new era. We get announced a prequel to Diamond and Pearl from when Sinnoh was just wilderness and there was only one town in it and all of the people in it were traveling from other regions. Look at this game! This looks absolutely gorgeous! This is what Gen 8 should have looked like since the start. This is Pokemon Breath of the Wild, and I love it! We see, like, Proto Dawn or something dive roll into the grass, sneak up on a Shanks, and throw an early Pokeball to catch it. It wasn't long, and it isn't much, but this just looks incredible! New battle animations to make the Pokemon actually hit each other. Nice. Wait, what are those starters from other regions doing here? Oh my Helix, that is an Arceus. Yeah, boy! Pokemon Legends Arceus is announced for early 2022, and I am ecstatic! Utsunomiya comes back on and talks a little more, and here we get some more info on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. He describes them as faithful remakes, and that does have me a bit worried about if they'll have any Platinum content, or be so one-to-one that they'll even have the same weird regional decks. But honestly, Pokemon Legends Arceus looks so good that I can't say I'll be too disappointed if they do have the same weird regional decks. The video itself doesn't really have too much of interest in it though, and we still have more questions than we do answers, so just like that, we are on to Pokemon Legends. Apparently, Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil are from a professor who picked them up at some point, and will get a starter of our own, presumably one of these three, from said professor. I'm really curious to see who this professor is, and if they'll have anything to do with anyone that we already know from the Pokemon universe. We're working on trying to complete a Pokedex, and in fact, the very first ever Pokedex. That has me very intrigued. Also, it isn't very important, but this battle UI looks really nice. Plus, obviously Arceus is connected to the journey somewhat, and how so they refuse to tell us. I'm excited. They're also referring to this as, quote, an action RPG adventure, and that has me very excited. I've only watched this 4 times, so there's probably something I missed at some point, but so far as I can see, that is the end of the presentation, and honestly, that's all they needed to do. I have subscribed to the Pokemon Company and rung the bell, as you should to me too, by the way, because I am very excited for what will be coming up in the future. As I said earlier, make sure to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/AbsalonTheLumians, because I'll be streaming both of those games as soon as they come out. But anyway, I am mad hype, I need to go process what I saw a bit more, so tell me in the comments what you want to have happen in these games. Honestly, I really just hope that they manage to be fun, that's all I really need. But, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and peace out!